Custom equipment. I haven't really messed with that, but today I'm going to delve into it, at least when it comes into making it do something involving the AI.
You're going to love this.
Watermelon Gaming asks how to get the AI to follow the player who activated the custom equipment, and we're going to make that happen. Let's go. Okay, for this one, the map setup is just more like getting your hands on that equipment somehow. So I'm going to go down here to Equipment Dispenser. I'm going to place it just somewhere. It doesn't really matter where I place it. Going to make sure that I'm going to close all this down. That the custom equipment A is selected, or custom equipment C, as long as you remember which one's which, and this is the one you're going to use. Make sure static selection is enabled, so that way it's the only object that comes out of here. And spawn properties, you can just kind of make it to a really short respawn time. Doesn't matter, as long as you set it up the way you want to have it set up, or just somehow get your hands on a custom equipment A or whichever one that you're using. So let's get ourselves an AI spawner to get him to follow us. Okay, so I went ahead and set mine up. I didn't change really anything about him. He is on Squad Alpha, and that's important. And that's about it. I bet you can't guess what AI I set to it. But anyway, that's all we need. And now we just need to go into our scripting and get this scripted up. So for this, we're going to need to set up a way so that the squad can be saved as a variable, so we can use it later without having to use this event, because another event will be used in place that won't give us the AI that we want, or the squad. So we're going to create a on squad spawned with squad label, and then we're going down here to variables advanced, and we're going to get the holy trinity, the declare, the get, and the set. Okay, so now we have these three that we need. We'll use this one last, but for now we're going to go and plug everything in where it needs to go. Then we'll set up our information. So the declared variable squad is alpha, so that's what we'll name it. Scope is local. Scope local, alpha, and you know the drill. Okay, now we need to change the squad label to alpha, because that is the squad that will be following us when we use the equipment, and that's all we have to do there. We can go ahead and bring this down some, because we're going to be using it in our next set of nodes, which is two nodes. That's pretty much it. So what you're going to do is go up here to Events Custom, and on Equipment A used. I used Equipment A, so that's what we're going to use here. There we go. Okay, so now we need to go up here to the event, or AI modifiers, and set squad follow object. Place it there. This is where our get squad variable will come into play. Go ahead and connect these two. The activating player will be the target object. Our value will be plugged into squad, so that way our alpha squad is the squad that is going to be set to follow the activating player of equipment A. And lastly, the follow radius we're going to set to 15 to have it kind of close, but not super close. And that's it. That will get any AI that are on Squad Alpha to follow you, so let's give it a test. Node graph built successfully. And here we go. He's not following us right now. We're not doing anything with the equipment. But if we grab it, he's still not going to follow us, but he will follow us if I go ahead and push this button. And here he comes. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the entire tutorial. And that's all you have to do. And that was as simple as it gets. Just 3 or so nodes and it's a done deal. These requests have been so easy now that I've fully awakened that scripting super form in my brain. But the next tutorials I'll tackle are
to go even further beyond!
And just from testing the script, it was unbelievably hard to figure out on my own. But I've made it happen, and I hope to see you there. I'll catch you on the next flight out.